What's going on, guys? Honky Kong here. Today is Monday, November 18th. I want to do a quick commentary video on the, well, it's pretty famous video now. It's a video of a police officer opening fire in a minivan with five kids in it because the driver of the minivan, the mother of the children, is a complete fucking idiot. All right, so here's what happened. This happened in Taos, New Mexico, October 28th of this year, okay? This woman was driving. This idiot bitch's name is Oriana Farrell, some shit like that. Not sure how this fucking numbskull pronounces her last name, but she gets pulled over for speed, and she was doing like 71 and a 55. Okay, cop pulls her over, explains to her the ticket she's about to receive, which was I think he says like $126 fine. She freaks the fuck out, starts arguing with the cop. Okay, cop argues back or whatever, they discuss it. He's like, okay, turn your engine off. I'm gonna go back to my fucking cruiser and I guess write the ticket or whatever. You know how cops like to go back there and sit back there for a fucking hour and a half jerking off over writing somebody a ticket because they're so fucking happy about it. Fucking Keystone Cop faggots. So anyways, he decides, I'm gonna go back to my cruiser, you know, write your ticket or whatever. He turns to walk away and she just puts her shit in drive and pulls off. Okay, now she didn't stab off, she didn't fucking didn't look like she was you know, fleeing the scene of a crime. She just puts her shit in drive and just casually pulls the fuck off, right? So he obviously gets in his car, chases her down, pulls her over again, starts screaming at her, get out of the car, get out of the car, you know, you tried to get away, you're fleeing, blah, blah. She's like, I got my kids in the car, I'm not trying to do anything except get them to wherever the fuck I'm trying to take them. I forget what she said. And at this point, he's getting really angry. He's like, get out of the car, get out of the car. Now, her 14-year-old son sees this. He opens the sliding fucking door on the side of the minivan, jumps out, right? Now, the cop sees this, gets concerned, pulls his taser out, tells the boy, get back in the vehicle. Boy thinks twice about what he's doing, jumps back in the minivan. Now, at this point, the woman says, okay, I'll get out. She gets out, goes around to the back of her minivan, right? Now, her minivan's parked, you know, behind, you know, minivan's here, cops parked behind there. They go between the two vehicles. The cop talks to her briefly, and then he's like, I'm placing you under arrest, I'm gonna put you in cuffs. He goes to put her in cuffs. She's like, fuck that, takes off. She runs around the side of her fucking vehicle, you know, and then the cop grabs her and they start kind of a little tussle. Well, while that happens, her 14-year-old son, seeing this cop grab his mom, he comes around the vehicle, grabs the cop. Cop lets go of the mom, focuses on the son, like fighting him off, pushing him or whatever, and she jumps in the vehicle. Now, the boy, when he ran up, I saw some commentary that said, oh, he went for the police officer's gun. They could have killed him right there. Oh, he got out and, you know, assumed a fighting stance, like he put his dukes up like he was ready to throw. I didn't see that. You know, I linked this video. Please check it out. I didn't see any of that. I seen him run up and cause a distraction for his mom to get away. Okay, that's what I saw. Check it out. Tell me what you think. So the woman gets in. She gets in the driver's seat. The boy runs around the back of the vehicle, gets, you know, sliding glass door or sliding fucking door of the minivan, jumps in it. Right now, when he jumps in, at this point, backup's arriving. He slams the door, locks it. The cop can't get it back open. Now, the cop had his taser out. I don't believe he fired that taser. I don't think he tased the boy. If he did, that taser needs some new batteries because he just ran and jumped in that minivan like it wasn't shit. So, at this point, like I said, backup's arriving. One cop runs up with a baton, starts smashing out the back window to try and get in there, get at the boy who was tussling with the cop. So, they smash that out, and at that point, this is where it really gets fucked up. You know, everybody in the vehicle screaming, freaking the fuck out, say, go, go, go. You know, the mom, once again, she starts to pull off. Now, at this point, additional Keystone Cop reinforcements show up, okay? Now, you would think these fucking idiots, no, she already took off one time. What would be the logical thing to do in that situation? Wouldn't you think, excuse me, it would probably be very smart to go ahead and pull one of your fucking vehicles, one of your cruisers, in front of her fucking minivan so she can't pull off again? It would, but we got the Keystone Cops here. So these fucking idiots just park ducks in a row behind the minivan like a bunch of fucking retards back there while she could just pull off at any time. That's exactly what she does. She pulls off. Now, this is where Keystone Cop number 3 shows up. Whips out his gun and opens fire. Fires 3 shots at the minivan with 6 occupants, okay? Now, let me pause here and make this very clear. At no point was any cop's life in any type of danger at this point. There was no police officer in front of the minivan. There was no police officer on either side of the minivan that was in danger of being dragged. Nobody's fucking clothes was snagged on the side window. As a matter of fact, from the video, the vantage point of the officer that opened fire, the minivan was over here to his right. So I'm over here shooting, the minivan's over here. I can't even tell what's going on the other side. So before you say, oh, well, maybe he thought somebody's life in danger, don't you think before you employ deadly force, you should maybe check to see what the fuck is really going on before you start slinging bullets downrange, you dumb son of a bitch? All right, so this fucking piece of shit fires 3 shots. She pulls off, takes off, a high-speed chase ensues, so who knows what the fuck a high-speed chase was. Maybe she got up to 75, I don't know. Bitch is in a fucking minivan with 5 kids and a big-ass, like, suitcase thing on the roof. I don't know how fucking fast she could have been going. She takes off, pulls into, like, a hotel, like one of those hotels, like a little valet, or not a valet, a fucking, yeah, a valet parking thing, a little roof you drive through, and she gives up, surrenders there. She's pulled out. She's arrested. Her son's arrested. She's charged with child abuse, fleeing and eluding police, and like fucking possession of drug paraphernalia. Like, bitch had a couple pipes in there, or a bong or something. Boy's charged with like assaulting a police officer and resisting arrest, some shit like that. As far as the boy goes, you know, I hope the judge or whoever's in charge of his sentencing or whatever kind of take into account that he's a 14-year-old boy. He just saw his mom screaming for help, and regardless if it's you know, if you're just fighting some random dude on the street attacking you or a police officer, you're a 14-year-old boy and you see your mom getting a physical altercation, your natural instinct's going to be to get out and respond, you know. And I hope they can, I hope they take that into account. Don't lock this kid in juvie till he's fucking 18 or 21 or some shit, you know, because he put his hands on a cop. You know, cops, man, you could get you know, assaulting a police officer if you cave one of their fucking heads in with a bat, or if you walk up and tap them on the shoulder. These little pussies don't want to be tapped, you know. You assaulted me, fucking faggot. I've seen it happen in bars. Oh, excuse me, officer. Stop, you're assaulting me. You motherfuckers crack me up, dude. Bunch of faggots for the most part. But anyways, so, you know, hopefully they'll look at him on a case-by-case basis and not really throw the book at him too bad. Mom, lock that bitch up. This whole thing is her fault. She's the one that took off. She's the one that acted like a stupid, irrational, insane fucking cunt. So they could lock that bitch up and throw away the key. Not sure about that child abuse charge. To me, it would seem more like reckless endangerment or something like that. Child abuse, to me, brings to mind like you're at home beating shit out of your kid with a belt, push that motherfucker downstairs, that type of shit. What she did put her children in danger. Now, I don't know, New Mexico, maybe, you know, maybe that's like an all-encompassing thing. Whenever you do some stupid shit to your kid, you get charged with child abuse. So she's charged with that and the fleeing and eluding. They could lock that bitch under the jail for all I care. Fucking idiot. Also, Keystone Cop number 3, who decides to open fire pretty much for no reason. What the fuck he thought he was doing? He needs to be wearing fucking bracelets right now. He needs to be in fucking cuffs, locked up in fucking jail, charged with 6 counts of attempted fucking murder, because that's what the fuck he did. He fired 3 shots at a van with 6 occupants. He should be charged with 6 counts of attempted fucking murder, in my opinion. The fuck is he doing just opening fire for no reason when nobody's life is in danger? Oh, well, he didn't know that. Well, you gotta know that before you pull the trigger. You're a police officer. You're trained to know that. So fuck that motherfucker. Hopefully they take his badge and he never, at the very least, loses his job and never works as a police officer anywhere in this country again. Send that motherfucker to police over in Iraq or fucking Afghanistan or some shit. Fuck, he's done. You're done here in America, you stupid motherfucker. That's pretty much all I got. Real quick, I did just want to say the first cop on the scene, he seemed to show quite a bit of restraint. You know, he never threw any punches. I don't think he fired his taser. He definitely didn't shoot anybody. He never, you know, physically grabbed the bitch, threw her down. He did, like I said, he didn't tase the kid. He didn't throw any punches. The first cop showed quite a bit of restraint. The first guy on the scene. So, you know, props to him. But Mr. I'm gonna bust caps at the minivan. You need to be in prison, you stupid cocksucker. So you know, fuck that guy. Everybody else, you know, if you watch the video, tell me what you think, man. Leave some comments. That's all I got. Everybody be safe. I'm out. Peace.